Today I'm proud to present a larger capacity head box for roller blinds. Yeah, so one of the first things I did when I took over roller blinds at the end of last year is I had a look at all of the things that you've been requesting. And this is the first one, and you're going to see another two items following this. Specifically on the head box, we can now take out our thickest block-out fabrics to the maximum drop of 3.3 metres, which is the bottom of the grid in the price list. Previously, you would have noticed, I think it stopped at about 1.9 if you wanted a motorised 50mm roller blind. You couldn't do the full capacity, so that's one huge improvement. The other thing we've done is we're introducing the head box supported in the 65mm system as well, so heavy duty, you can use the same head box. Now obviously because it's a larger tube, the maximum drop of the heavy duty will be 2.7 metres on our thickest fabrics, but depending on what type of fabric you're using, we can go out further. So Waratah, for instance, we can go to 5.5 metre drop, which is actually in the grid today. So I hope that's something that you've been wanting, and you'll see that launch on the 4th of September. One of the things that we did is we changed the way that the head box snaps in at the front. We've changed the securing method. We used to use plastic clips that just clipped in, and the new design has a screw fitment now. So this one over here is the fascia version, and up under here is a little self-tapping screw. So you just lock them into position. As you tighten the screw up, it pulls the whole head box in together, and they can't come off unless you actually undo the screw. This is what the head box looks like in the fully enclosed standard roll, and it supports our side channels that we use on the current head box as well. Okay, so you can do all the same complete block-out solution. We're launching in the same 4 colours that you have today. So black, white, magnolia and anodised. And the other thing that we've decided to do is because we believe that you should be selling more fascia and head box because that looks really neat on a window. It really finishes it off. Same with the fascia again, you don't get to see the roll, especially if you're using a white-backed foam fabric and it's in standard roll, you can really cover it all up. So we're reducing the price by, the current head box that we sell today will be reduced by about 10 to 15%, and the new head box that we're introducing will come in at the same price point that the smaller one was at. So you still have the option of the smaller head box for your smaller blinds, and then the 100mm will support everything above that on the 50mm tube and now on the 65 heavy duty tube as well. The next item to extend the roller blind lines today is a handle for light rise, and this is also from feedback from you guys about what you'd like to see. One of the main points of feedback we got when we launched Light Rise was it was very difficult to get your fingers underneath the bottom bar when it's in a reveal situation. So the handle allows you just to go straight in and lift it up, and it also offers a centre point so that if a customer wants to grab it from the corner of the blind and pull it up and you get tracking issues, at least they've got somewhere to go to operate the blind up and down. If you've been in the aluminium Venetian Light Rise session, and I think you did probably yesterday or this morning, you'd notice it's the same handle. So we're using that black, white and silver. There's no additional cost for it, so if you upgrade the blind to Light Rise, you can optionally select a handle on the order form.
So you don't have to have it?
You don't have to have it, and a lot of people said, I don't want a handle, I like the nice clean look. But we had equal feedback saying, I really want a handle, I'm not going to sell it until we have a handle because we don't want people fiddling with the bottom bar and whatever. So
is it easy enough to retrofit after if you don't dig it?
It isn't. We use a jig in the factory and we put 3 holes in the bottom there, and the other thing that you need to consider is that once it's on, it's not really removable. No. You can take it off, but you're going to have 3 holes in the bottom bar. So you need to let the customer understand that, and there are pictures of it in the price book so you can get an idea of what it looks like. What we'll do is we'll actually ship the blind with the clear plastic base in position so it doesn't damage the fabric in transit, and your installer will simply slide the handle on. Okay, so it can be slid on and off anyway. One of the most exciting launches this season, grey plastic chain. I know you've been asking for this for a while. Like I said, one of the things I looked at was, why don't we have grey plastic chain? When I started looking through the price list, and I went, that's something we need to have. And look, you've been asking for it as well. You no longer have to substitute metal in that situation. There's not really much I can say. It's grey plastic chain. I can't really play it up, but you can now option that on the order form as well. Head box fascia, large. You'll order it on the order form, large head box and small head box now, 4th of September. The light rise handle and the grey chain is also launching on the 4th of September. So you'll see them all available then.